I'm excited to take you on a quick tour of what the actual course would be like for you. So let's jump right in there. So you'd have access to this 20 calls per week chiropractic marketing course. I've got a quick start guide where if you have no experience in doing lunch and learns, I'd be able to get you up to speed and going with the program in 30 days. If you've already been doing some lunch and learns, you might be up and running in a week. I have the 30-day implementation plan here. I've also got some goal-setting ninja tactics that should really empower you to make a commitment and get up and running very quickly. For your wellness programs manager, I've got a video module called the State of Mind, and it basically empowers them to understand what it takes to have success picking up the phone, making the calls, and booking the appointments. And so you and your wellness programs can get on the same page through that. In terms of finding businesses, I have a whole guide on all the different ways that you can find businesses throughout your community that might be open to this. You can also do things like put a lead box at a restaurant. I've got a guide on how you can get that up and running so you can have both passive and active strategies to come up with these opportunities to go and provide the lunch and learns. Now, one of the biggest things that I'll be doing for you is getting your wellness programs manager confident to pick up the phone and know that what she says gets a result, or he says gets a result if they actually do it right. So we've got all the call and voicemail scripts. I go through exactly what it takes. And then there's example role playing between me and my wellness programs manager, Sherry, here, where you can see us have success scheduling a large business, a health fair, a refreshing lunch. In terms of the presentations, I have the 3 main presentations, and I have fine-tuned these over the years, and they are a blast to give. Your participants will be laughing out loud. At the end of the presentation, you might see people in tears. I've had people cry in my presentations, so they're powerful, but I've really dialed it in so that you should be able to plug in your own stories and your own experience and make it very compelling no matter what your experience is. Now, I know some of you out there might be thinking that you're in a smaller community and there aren't a lot of large businesses. And so we have something called a refreshing lunch. And a refreshing lunch is where we reach out to a smaller office, like a bank, a dentist office, a veterinarian office. And they might have 5 to 10 employees, and they're not going to sit down for 45 minutes for lunch. What we'll do is we'll go in and provide these relaxing massages with a massage chair and a vibrating massage. We'll bring a meal, and then I do this quick 5-minute to 10-minute talk, just depending on the situation. And so I have a whole guide on how you can get going, even if you're in a smaller town. All right, health fairs are one of the biggest things that's worked for us. You get a good health fair, and you can come home with 30 appointments booked. We've done that before, so I have everything that you could possibly need to get up and running with health fairs. All right, then in addition, scheduling new patients is key. You can go there and you can get people's name on the schedule, but if you don't do it properly, then they don't show up in your office. And so we have an exact script for that as well, because it's super crucial that you know the exact things to say and the exact steps that you take. So we have the scripts, we have examples of what works and what doesn't. All right, food strategies. On average, we'll get the cost per person in the room down to about $6 to $7 per person. But I know that some of you out there might be really in a financial pinch. I mean, you're doing this because you want your practice to grow, right? So I have budget food strategies where you could, I believe, get this program going with spending about $2 to $3 per person and still get fantastic results as far as these HR managers inviting you in and getting a good amount of people in the room. So I have budget food strategies if you're like, I want to do this, but it's going to be tricky. One of the most fun modules here is I recorded a couple videos where I do like a pre-event pep talk and post-event beers. So I'll have a video for a successful event, and then I also have a video if your event went poorly. I'm going to be in there encouraging you that one event doesn't tell us whether you're going to have success with this, and you'll be cracking up as you watch this. So I truly have tried to put everything in here for you and your wellness programs manager to be 100% confident that you're doing a system that works.